Everyone thinks going full-time as a streamer is impossible. You might think it's going to take forever, or you'll never reach the sub or viewer counts you need to make it happen. But it's actually a lot easier than you think to go full-time. You just have to think and work outside of the box that Twitch gives you. What's up, streamers? It's Ashni. Today we're going to talk about one of the sexiest parts about pursuing streaming seriously, and that is going full-time. So I actually went full-time after about 2 weeks of streaming on Twitch, and this might surprise you. I didn't have a ton of subs, a ton of cheers or tips. You don't even need a ton of viewers to go full-time. You're probably like, okay, shut up, Ashni, like how do I actually do it? And we've talked about this before. You need to build a better business model around your content. Like I said, I've mentioned this before in videos, but we've never really gone over it. And a lot of you might know this, but some of you don't. I love entrepreneurship. I love building businesses that help people. So if this is something that you're interested in, maybe I can do more videos about how to build a business to help you all go full-time faster. Let me know down below in the comments if you want that. Oh, P.S. we have Yam Fam merch. I'm wearing one of the shirts right now. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's really cute and amazing. Our artist did an amazing job. Check it out if you haven't already. There's a link for that down below. So the way that I built a business model around my content was with stream coaching. So coaching is a service-based business. That means that it's you and you're directly influencing another person to do something or achieve something. You can't jump immediately into having a service-based business though, because there are some steps that you need to take beforehand in order to build the trust that you need to actually see success and grow a business like this. This is a 5-step process that I like to call GRATs. Okay, are you ready for it? The first step is your genius zone. So this is the step where you're figuring out what you want your business to be about. You don't need to know it all, and you actually don't have to have the highest results or the most experience with the thing that you want to build a business over. But what you do need to have is more knowledge than the average person that you're going to be helping. So if you're new, this is going to take some brainstorming on your own, but if you already have a community, figure out what they come to for. What are you really good at? What do they ask you advice for, like every time they come into your stream? And your job is finding a way to 10x what they come into your stream for and package it up in a way that these people actually want to buy it. Your next step is research. What are others doing? What are the holes in the community that aren't being filled? What are the things that other people are doing that maybe you can do different and better? So there are a lot of opportunities in the streaming community right now that aren't being capitalized on yet. There are a lot of potential businesses that could be built. There are a lot of people that could go full-time by helping other people fulfill their needs. And that's what you want to do, is sit down and really analyze what's going on in the space. Figure out where the holes are and how you might be able to fill those holes. Giggity. The third step is authority. You need to start building it. You need to interview influencers and create content. So you can't just jump into having a service-based business and then you're just successful. That doesn't really happen. What you need to do is show off your expertise. Show people how much knowledge you do have over this thing and why they should hire you. You need to take them on that know, like, trust journey. So they need to get to know you a little bit. They need to start to like you in order to trust you and hire you for whatever service it is that you're trying to provide. If possible, you need to show studies or social proof that you know what you're talking about. The best way, in my opinion, to do this is through a podcast and a YouTube channel. You use the podcast to interview other influencers in your space and talk about that subject that you want to build your business over, and that builds your authority. And then the YouTube channel is what you use to show how deep your knowledge actually goes. And those two things are actually really beneficial too, because there are a lot of people who aren't going to be able to afford your services, and you want to be able to help as many people as you possibly can, regardless if they have the money to invest in you and themselves or not. Step 4 is test your idea. When I first started coaching, I didn't immediately jump into charging hundreds of dollars for a session. The first session was free, the second session was $20, and then I had a handful of $30 sessions. And this is really the time that you want to take to figure out the process and figure out what your potential customers will expect from a service like this, and figure out how to deliver on the things that you need to deliver on to make the service good for them. Now, as hard as it is, you should be charging a little bit of money even in the beginning for your services. You don't have to charge hundreds of dollars, but starting out really small like this, it's great for a lot of reasons. You want to express to people that your time has value. You want to figure that out and believe in that yourself. You want to know that your knowledge is valuable for people. You want to know that people will pay for this thing. You want to learn how to sell yourself and sell your business and your service. There's a lot of reasons to do this. So even though it's really easy to just do everything for free, take the plunge and start really small and then start to increase as time goes on. The fifth step is stabilize. This is the stage where you have enough experience with the thing that you should start charging more and refining your process. You'll hopefully always improve and keep improving over time, but you should have your process fully figured out at this point, and your hourly rate should hit a cap. Yes, a cap. You want to increase your hourly rate over every few sessions until you find the maximum hourly rate that is comfortable for your potential customers and for yourself. After a couple $30 sessions, I increased the price to $50 an hour, and I opened a Patreon because I knew there was enough interest at this point, and I knew that there were a lot of people signing up. Whenever I opened that $50 slot, I had a limit of only 10 clients. So once those 10 slots filled up, I increased the price to $100 an hour and opened up 15 slots for 15 clients. Now, over time, all of those slots have sold out. I've started removing the $50 an hour slots, so those aren't available anymore. And since my time has become so limited and so many people are asking for coaching, I have now opened up 2 new slots at $200 an hour because my time is so limited. I've already got so many clients I'm working with. So the reason that you want to set a limit on the amount of slots that people can sign up for is because you want to encourage people to take action. There's a really old sales strategy called scarcity, and that's what this is. When people know that there's only a specific amount of people that are able to sign up for your service, they will be more likely to take action. Now, online, you really need some little thing to push them in that direction of actually signing up and joining your business. After you've done all this, grats, you have a business. Now take a bonus tip. This is step 6, and that is go public. This is the step where you fully figured out your process, you figured out your pricing, and you're ready to start talking about your business on social media, on YouTube, in your streams, all of the places where you're able to advertise. This step is kind of interchangeable with the last step, but you want to be really careful here because if you do this step too early, you can get a lot of haters and a lot of skeptics. You really want to be able to show people a track record of success with your business before you start really advertising it. Every business person will tell you you're gonna get haters and skeptics anyways. There's nothing that you can really do to fully prevent that from happening, but if you really believe that what you do can help people, the haters and the skeptics aren't gonna stop you from doing your work. And you might be thinking right now that this seems like a lot of work, and it is, and you might feel like, even if I do that, am I actually going to make enough money to go full time? So let me point you to a blog post by Kevin Kelly. He wrote this blog post a few years ago, and this is when he came out with the 1,000 true fans theory. So you don't need thousands upon thousands of followers or millions of people consuming your content to make a good income for yourself. If 1,000 people could give you $100 a year, which is like $10 a month or something? I can't math right now. This is terrible. if you can create something that people will pay $100 for over the course of an entire year, and you're able to sell that 1,000 times to 1,000 different people, you're making $100,000 a year, which is six-figure income. Most of us don't even need that much to be able to go full-time, but it's a really great way to break down the numbers and to show you that it's really not that difficult to make money online. Let me know if this video got your mind working. What would you build a business about if you could? Let me know down below. And I know that a service-based business isn't for everyone. It does take a lot of time and energy from you, and it is not passive income at all. So if you want to let me know, if you want me to cover like more monetization strategies and opportunities for you, I'd definitely be happy to do that. Just yeah, let me know, and I will teach you how to build more things for your community. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, make sure that you do that. We've got hundreds of videos over streaming and hopefully some more over entrepreneurship and time management, all sorts of things that can help you as a potential creator and full-time creator at that. I'll see you all in the next video. I love you so much. Bye!